A Swiss artist by the name of Milo Moire was at in Germany for an art fair, and she did a bit of performance art that's getting a lot of international attention because she was naked while she was doing her art. Now, it's referred to as the PlopEgg Painting, and she has a canvas at the bottom. She's standing on 2 ladders, and I'm not going to give away too much, but just know that she is literally trying to give birth to this art piece. Take a look. So she had paint eggs inserted in her vagina, and then she squeezed them out of her vagina. They fell on the canvas, and then she folded it so she can have a symmetrical image of the painting. And she felt very proud of it. Now, she did release... she released a statement about this, okay? So she's trying to...
She released a statement out of her vagina?
She certainly did. She said the PlopEgg Painting releases a loose chain of thoughts about the creation fear, the symbolic strength of the casual, and the creative power of the femininity. At the end of this almost meditative art birth performance, the stained canvas is folded up, smoothed, and unfolded to a symmetrically reflected picture, astonishingly colored and full of strength. Okay, so before we have an actual artist comment on this, let me just say I am not an artist, so I feel like my opinion doesn't matter that much. But nonetheless, I'm going to tell you what
Agree to disagree.
Okay, so nonetheless, I'm going to give you what my opinion is. I love art and I appreciate art, but what I can't stand is when women exploit their bodies in order to get a little bit of fame, a little bit of attention. I don't have a problem with women doing prostitution or stripping or anything like that, but I hate when women use their bodies in the most salacious way possible and pretend like they're doing it for some deep meaning. This is not a deep meaning. You're trying to be salacious and by using the veneer of art and creativity and depth to get a little bit of attention. And it makes me a little annoyed. Okay,
now, you do need a little bit of depth to have all the eggs up there. Okay, so I will not be as measured as Anna. I don't have any problem talking about art when I'm not an expert. She just farted out eggs from her vagina. Okay, I don't have to be an art expert to say, not buying it, okay, literally. So, now I don't mind it. Hey, do you, man. That's okay, fine. You want to shoot out eggs from your pussy?
No,
have at it, Hoss.
I mind it. And I don't mind that she's doing the egg thing, right? What I mind is that she's pretending like there's some deep meaning to this shit. What is that? There's no deep meaning to that. You have paint eggs in your vagina. And you're naked in front of a bunch of people that are taking pictures of you, not because they think your art is cool, but because they like your titties. Okay, that's what this is about. And that's why it annoys me. What would be much more refreshing is if she would say, yeah, look at this. I'm a woman, I'm hot, I'm in my early 30s, and I got a banging ass body, and I'm whatever, farting eggs out of my vagina, as Cenk said, right? and I'm getting a lot of attention for it, and it's freaking awesome. I got the power because I have the body. Like, whatever, that would be refreshing.
Levels deep.
Okay. Now, before we turn to Ali, my last 2 thoughts on this are, one, she is kind of hot.
She's beautiful.
Yeah,
she's a model.
Yeah, bless her heart.
Yeah, I looked her up.
Okay,
bless
and her vagine. Okay, and number 2 is, the funny thing is, even though I'm not buying it, I looked at the painting at the end, and I kind of like the painting.
Oh, all of a sudden.
I swear it's not because of my bias, but I was like, it's not that bad. I don't think she intended a damn thing by it, right? But I didn't mind the look of that.
Did it make you feel anything, though, Cenk?
I wish I could feel something.
Oh,
that's not right. Okay.
All
right. Ali is our wonderful graphic artist here, and an artist in his own right. So what is the artist's perspective on this, Ali?
First and foremost, Milo, holla at me when you know where to find me. You know where to find me. I think conceptually, I understand it. I get what she's trying to do.
Really?
I mean, females giving birth and like eggs. I get conceptually. I think like the execution of it, it's a little too much. It's a little too like, whoa, relax. But like Jenk said at the end, like the image is actually cool. It looks kind of dope.
See, I knew it. See, I didn't make that up.
Guess
No, it's
what?
not- it's
That
not a-
image would be really cool if someone took the eggs and threw it at a blank canvas.
You can do that
Hold on,
too.
I still don't understand what her message is.
I don't know what her message is either. I think like, you know, it's for her own benefit. At the end of the day, an artist is going to be out for themselves. So this is going to get her press. It's going to get her recognition, put value on her art. So, and I think that's what she's doing, and we're covering it. So it's getting her.
Do you think someone's going to buy that?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my
Just to maybe
God.
like get to know her, maybe. But like, and I also think her being attractive is the reason the museum or wherever that was allowed her to even do
Of
that in the
course.
first place. They're like, oh yeah, she's you know, pretty. Let's
Yeah.
have her stand outside naked and bring people to the museum.
Yeah. So look, you know that it was done partly for titillation, to Anna's point, because once she was done with the performance part, she could have put her clothes on while doing the brushing of the painting, etc. No, she's like, no, let me keep going naked.
Right.
Right. So that's a little gratuitous.
And this isn't her first rodeo. She's done this before. In fact, she went onto a train completely naked. I don't know what her message was with that performance art.
Oh, really?
But
Is she going to do any performances in LA?
She's a one-trick pony. She's like, hey, you know what? I'm naked. I'm hot. You're the worst. And I'm going to try to get a little bit of attention doing it. Look, I'm fine with nudity. I don't have a problem with her being naked. I just don't like the insincerity. Like, I
Yes.
don't like
That is
I don't
a
like
little anti-TYT.
lying to people about what your intentions are, and that's
Yeah.
what I feel like she's doing. There was another artist, really quick. Her name's Casey Jenkins, and she made headlines after she put a ball of wool in her vagina, and then she started knitting a scarf, like while it was unraveling inside of her, and she did it while she was on her cycle. So you see, as you look at the scarf, and she used white wool. As you look at the scarf, you
For a
see
while.
all the different colors of her cycle, and I don't know. I don't know what that message is supposed to be.
Okay, man, we got too much time on our hands, man. Like, we were like, all right, like now, what if I put a bowling ball up there? Okay, it's just shock value and stuff. So you know me with modern art. Overall, I'm not buying it. Of course, there's some great pieces. I don't think that's one of them. But in the end, the picture did look kind of cool to the point where I thought, Ali, should we put that in a TYT t-shirt? And hey, listen, give her credit. And by the way, let's be fair in how we've covered this. We Fox News the hell out of this. We ran that video 3 times at least. It's like when Fox News runs videos of scantily clad spring breakers and they're like, tut, tut, tut. Can you believe those girls in bikinis? Let's show it again.
Yeah.